Good morning. I'm Steve Jurins with your live Northeast Radio SD News for Thursday, January 8th, 2026. Your news this hour is brought to you by Haler Automotive in Webster, South Dakota, and online at halerauto.com. World-class service, hometown friendliness. The Watertown Knights of Columbus are inviting local youth to compete in the 2026 Free Throw Championship on Sunday, January 25th. The event will take place at the Watertown Middle School Gymnasium. The competition is free and open to all boys and girls ages 9 to 14. Registration and practice begin at 1 p.m., followed by the official contest at 1:30 p.m. Participants will compete within their own age groups, with younger divisions using a modified 12-foot shooting line. Prizes, including basketballs, will be awarded to first and second place finishers in each division. Furthermore, all first place winners will advance to the district championship held on February 1st. For more information or to register, residents can contact Nick Crayons at 605-886-7799. The Cottington County Commissioners opened their 2026 term Tuesday with a leadership vote and a debate over pay increases. The meeting began with the re-election of Troy Van Duzen as board chairman. Van Duzen secured the position in a 4-1 vote over nominee Tyler McElhaney. However, the board showed a united front shortly after, unanimously electing McElhaney to serve as vice chairman. The proceedings slowed as the board grappled with setting commissioner salaries for the fiscal year. Commissioner Myron Johnson initially proposed a 2.6% increase to match the cost of living adjustment given to other county employees. This was met by a counter proposal from Lee Gable to keep the increase at 0%, citing the original budget proposal. After both the 0% and 2.6% motions failed and 2 to 3 votes, a deadlock emerged. To resolve the impasse, Johnson introduced a third motion for 2.5% increase. This compromise passed 3 to 2 with Van Duzen, McElhaney, and Johnson in favor, while Gable and Schwer remained opposed. Cottington County 4-H is hitting the ground running for the 2026 season with high participation levels and major events on the horizon. During Tuesday's County Commissioners meeting, Youth Program Advisor Jody Lair reported that 4-H shooting sports officially kick off this week. The program is seeing a massive turnout with BB gun and archery disciplines already at or near maximum capacity. Practices will run Tuesday and Thursday nights through April, led by a team of local volunteer coaches. Attention is also turning to the Watertown Winter Farm Show, set for February 11th through the 14th. The 4-H program will manage 3 lunch counters during the event and is currently seeking community volunteers to help. Beyond food service, the farm show will host youth competitions in photography, Legos, and farm safety, as well as mandatory livestock literacy training. The week concludes on Saturday, February 14th, with the Northeast South Dakota Calf Show, featuring beef cattle from across 11 surrounding counties. State and local officials have launched an investigation into a sophisticated email scam that defrauded Tripp County of over $826,000. The incident occurred in October 2025 when the county auditor's office was deceived by a spoofed email address mimicking a legitimate vendor. The fraudulent message successfully redirected a payment of $826,357 into a criminal bank account. The South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation is working with federal agencies to track the funds and identify the perpetrators. Attorney General Marty Jackley urged public officials and consumers to remain vigilant, advising everyone to verify payment requests by calling official phone numbers. In response, Tripp County is working with security experts to update administrative protocols and provide staff training to prevent future breaches. A former South Dakota Department of Social Services employee was arraigned Tuesday in Lawrence County Circuit Court for allegedly falsifying Child Protective Services reports. Nova Collins, 56, of Spearfish, faces 4 felony counts and 1 misdemeanor, including forgery and falsification of evidence. The charges stem from an investigation by the Attorney General's office into Collins's work with CPS in early 2025. Attorney General Marty Jackley noted that this case marks the first criminal prosecution under Senate Bill 62, a 2025 mandate designed to increase oversight of state employee misconduct. The case is being handled by the Division of Criminal Investigations Public Integrity Program. Collins was released on a $500 bond and is scheduled to return to court on February 17th. Your news this hour was brought to you by Haler Automotive in Webster, South Dakota, and online at halerauto.com. World-class service, hometown friendliness. Visit northeastradiosd.com for full news stories. Like, subscribe, and review our daily Northeast Radio SD News recap podcasts and uploaded live interviews. Sign up for our newsletter arriving every morning at 6 a.m. with today's local and state news from Northeast Radio SD Studios in Watertown, South Dakota. I'm Steve Jurens.